Welcome back, tyrants and newcomers alike, to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. If you remember last episode, Mia freaking got killed by somebody, and this is the lady who witnessed it. So, let's move. Oh, and her sister is, of course, going on trial because they think she did it, which of course we're out to prove that she didn't. So, let's leave these beautiful boobies and go to Grossberg law offices. Huh, seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Still? Come on. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Oh, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. The beard is my cousin. Just kidding, not really. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter. You came to see the one and only man in Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Acha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. By the way, I feel like they should mention that this case is the last time you see Mr. Grossberg until a flashback in Phoenix Wright Game 3. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Or tell her that Mr. Grossberg is a big fat failure. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Wow, you say, yes, I'm busy, you say. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I knew that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Think not. Huh? Did you say anything? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? And now, I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Talk to me about Mia. I don't give a crap, old man. How did you know about Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. Tell me about that painting, for whatever reason. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright, well, let's go back to Maya and tell her Grossberg is a big fat failure. Detention center. Big fat mustachioed failure. With emphasis on the failure. Failure! Okay, anyways. Hiya! Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell? Tell her that he was a big fat failure, dang it! Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bone. Fail. What part of big fat failure don't you understand? What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? You're supposed to defend Maya, but I'm kind of curious what happens when you press go home. There's nothing left here for me to do. She'll be better off with a state-appointed lawyer. I think I'd better get home now. Goodbye. freak just happened? It was a few days later when I found out how the story ended. What? The result of the trial was in the newspaper. Guilty. I'll probably never meet her again. Did I make the right choice? Will I ever know? Mia, if you can hear me, please tell me. No, Phoenix! Not! Fake out. Not! I can't let that happen. I'm not leaving here until she takes me as her lawyer. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. I'm really glad they added that in there, because that would have been a really freaking depressing ending. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. How touching. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawers? I mean drawer. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that you got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, so let's talk to Maya and see if we can get a little bit more. Nope. Looks like we just gotta go off to the drawer place. Hooray! To the Gatewater Hotel, where Richard Rickson lives. Alright. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I guess Miss May is currently using the, facilities. Bow chicka bow wow. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Nice of the bellboy to allow me to stay at somebody else's house. I didn't even know that was his decision to make. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Bow chicka bow wow! Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me, and it's also in this flashback you're having. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I doubt it. He's red, white, and blue. He's from America, but we don't like him, so we're just gonna deny that claim. Excellent! There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Vibrator! Just kidding. What do we have here? It's all sticky and wet and smells sweet. It's honey! Just kidding. A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added the court record. I would wiretap that. Oh! Anyways, there's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure, for Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's body. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Oh, time to scrap. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. Bow chicka bow wow. In court! To be continued. Right now, after we save. Aw, yeah, motherfucker. Aw, yeah. Let's go to court, baby! Get this crap done! September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 1! Ugh. Snap! This court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The beard is excited and the beard is happy to be doing this again. Have you met the beard's cousin, the Grossberg mustache? He's a very lame one. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, hi, Edgeworth. You so Edgeworthy today. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. The beard demanded. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, Lord! As you'll see in most of these cases, Gumshoe is initially the person you cross-examine. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir! And my first name has nothing to do with any phallic object, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide down to the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. Now, somebody wasn't thinking when they were using that thing. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence, and what was that about a girl's hands? That's feminist, sir. Get off of my stand. Just kidding. They're still calling it a statue.
Plans added to the court record.
Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Tell me why? Just kidding. Stupid Backstreet Boys.
Yes, sir. I like the Backstreet Boys, sir. I mean, I had hard evidence you did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Giggity goo.
I had hard evidence after talking to April May.
Okay, anyways. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Holy crap! Stop yawning!
The very moment you're saying. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. The beard is better than the mustache. Yes, Your Honor, the beard is better than the mustache. Cross-examine what? Can see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Whoosh!
Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions on a witness testimony, she would bluff and impress the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already, the defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Okay, so we're gonna have to press that last statement if I remember this correctly. Yes, the very moment of the murder, alright. Let's press that statement, oh yes.
Oh man, not a freaker!
Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? And April May wasn't even around! How is that possible?
Huh? Did I say that? Me? And who's April May?
I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? I think he said it, guys. I just had that feeling. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and they sure isn't Pink, pal. The heck? Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. In her underpants. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Especially versus Detective Gumshoe. You can get easy advantages versus him.
Yes, because I'm stupid.
God!
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Stupid gumshoe is stupid. For those of you that don't know what a gumshoe is, it's basically detective lingo for a rookie detective. I learned that after playing Carmen Sandiego, herpaderpader. Not even kidding.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Bull crap, because she died instantly, despite being warm when I touched her earlier. Bow chicka bow wow. Just kidding. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. And April May's not even around, whoever she is. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why did you testify about that vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful, you stupid idiot. Very well, my defense may begin its cross-examination. The beard is not impressed.
Well, there's a clear contradiction in this one, so let's, just in case you can excuse me over, let's save state. The clear contradiction is in the last statement, because she died instantly. She wouldn't have had time to write the thing in blood. There was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Well, that's bullcrap because of the autopsy report. Fail! Detective Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? No. You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Detective Failshoe is what they should call you.
Order, the defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder, I think. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder.
You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report the day after.
Oh, right. Prosecution's point being... Oh, snap, when he taps his head, you know crap's going down. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning, and also April May can relate to living several minutes after a blow.
No way!
Well, not about the April May thing, but you know. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. And that is all.
I see. Case is closed.
Oh, you, Edgeworth! I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm ashamed. I want to see what that says. Detective Gumshoe, are you calling me a fool because I believed your report?
Huh? Me?
I'm not, Detective Gumshoe. Yay! I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. This court accepts the evidence.
Okay, I guess it doesn't matter what decision you make there. Autopsy report updated in court record. Poor Gumshoe. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
But I forgot.
Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Poor and innocent, oh please. She's not poor because she gets money from doing dirty things with her clients.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? See, that's what I said, Phoenix. We're in agreement there. Good grief. Good lord. She's like a Playboy bunny. Witness your boobies. I mean name, please. April May! At your service, Booby Jiggle.
Oh my, the beard is aroused by your massive boobies. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd, or the beard for that matter. Bad beard, bad! The witness will refrain from wanton winking. And wanking. Yes, Your Honor! This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? I was in my hotel room with one of my clients. Oh wait, I didn't mean that. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fainco law offices? That's right, big boy! Please testify to the court about what you saw. The beard is still aroused. Down, beard, down. Witness's account. It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, wow! I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman got to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. Bull crap! And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. It was kind of sexy. Just kidding. Yeah, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy boob jiggle. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Why, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, don't you? And so were her breasts. Oh, yes. The beard is wanking. Just kidding. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness, or will the beard have to wank some more? I mean, give you a guilty verdict. Sure. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness. Hit her in the boobies, they'll pop. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Here we go! It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. I think we're supposed to press this, if I remember correctly. Time to press them boobies. Oh, yes. How do you know she was a defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute, the testimony stinks, finger point. What? So does your cup size. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you are lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Fail. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her massive boobs, I mean physique. Me! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Jeez, that's gotta hurt. Maya should throw a shoe at him. Boot to the head. Poof! However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way that night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Yeah! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony or your massive boobs. Boob Jiggle! I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise, Boob Jiggle. Your testimony again, if you would. Darn, I almost had her. Witness's account. Oh, yes. I did see everything, I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran out to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon, I saw it, I did! That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the finger, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Tiki? I'm startled, all right, lady.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination. Here we go. Okay, witnesses again. Did see everything I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That, the clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say, so this was a testimony in her own words. Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her boobies. I mean her, figuratively, of course. I did see the victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Okay. Okay, let's press that. Random statement. Where did the weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
She. What sort of weapon was it? That clock, the starter statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Press! How did you know it was a clock? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Well, of course, she wouldn't know it was a clock because there were no batteries in there. So let's present the thinker.
Objection!
Hold it! Alright, Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Wow, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
Good grief. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
You!
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty. A murder? Ugh. I'm freaking hyper today. Okay. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Oh, shut up, stupid judge. I have objections for you. But questions are all I have. Your Honor, and as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Failed. Objection sustained. You may continue on question the witness. The bitch is fine. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is that you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it. Yeah, I heard it 10 times.
So, you've been to the offices of Fay & Co.?
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel roomie.
The law says of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Yes you do, god dang it. Amateurs. Oh, shut up, Edgeworth. We know what it is. The courtroom proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing to the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Darn! Time to switch directions, quick! Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. It can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong. Darn, I thought both those answers would do it. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang, because the batteries are dead. The batteries on that clock must have been dead. Must be, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, if you would inspect the clock. Very well. Whoa! Well, Your Honor, are they? This clock has graver problems than dead batteries. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Gotcha, motherfreaker. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar! Fat! Well, Miss May! Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Oh my goodness. Well, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. And no, it's not, but we're gonna have to find that out next episode. Rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, and see you guys next time!